Hey, what's happening, guys? Thank you so much for joining me again. I'm Chris, and today we are going to check out Hinterland Brewing's Pale Ale. This is their flagship beer, and it comes in at around 3.5% alcohol by volume. And as you can see, it's kind of raining out here right now, so it's a relatively decent beer for this time, I would say. Let's get this into a glass. And I did the one other Hinterland before, the Luna Coffee Stout. And I said before, it's really cool. These come in 16-ounce bottles in 4-packs, which is a little different than your standard 12-ounce bottle in a 4-pack, and maybe a little more sizable than having to open up a 22-ounce bomber for yourself or a 750. Well, this is pouring. It's a real cloudy, dark orange amber. And it's got a, I just rinsed out the glass previous to this, so I think that might have a little bit to do with the head retention, but it's got some real nice, kind of big soapy bubbles at about maybe a half finger worth there, which I think would be a lot bigger had I not rinsed out the glass just before. But that looks really nice. I think the color's great. Let's see what we got for a nose. First thing I'm getting on this one is there's sort of like a grapefruit kind of citrus hop quality to it. Definitely think it also blends well. There's some earthy sort of floral notes in there as well, and just a real light backing of a sweeter malt that just sort of brings it all together there in the nose. Maybe it's like, yeah, it's pretty, pretty citrusy and kind of sweet in the nose, if that makes any sense. But overall, smelling real good. So let's see what we got here. Cheers. All right, that's a real nice. It's a relatively easy drinking, light, crisp, refreshing beer. It's not heavy on the palate by any means. You're starting off with those brighter citrus, kind of almost grapefruity, floral, hop aromas and notes there. And it balances out at the end. It's just a real slight touch of just the hop, or the malt in the background to balance this out. But overall, this is just a real nice, easy drinking, summertime, refreshing beer. I think there's the most highly trafficked my road's been in years, apparently, while filming this. But there's a lot to be said, I think, for a summertime beer that's drinkable. I think, maybe speaking for myself, I tend to get into a lot of beers that are just, really big beers. I'm in the middle of summer and I still want to be drinking barley wines and stouts. But this is definitely something, if you're going to be outside, you're grilling, it's really sunny, like today, and, you just need something that tastes good, and, you can have several of. This is definitely something to look at. Again, this is the Hinterland Pale Ale, coming in at 5.3% alcohol by volume. And I'm going to continue enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying something as well, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.